How's everybody doing tonight? It's good to see everybody here. Uh, I'm going to play my pledge of allegiance, and then we'll get right into tonight's topic.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you guys for letting me do that. You guys, you know, there's a lot of times when people do things on YouTube, and there's sometimes that people split from other YouTubes and everything. But this past weekend is just really, I guess, I don't know how to say it. It's just, I lost two people. I didn't know them very well, but I did know them. And we didn't hang out or nothing like that or anything like that. But I lost two wrestling friends. And then last night, one of the true crime YouTubers passed away, and this was a very, very cool lady. I never met her in person, but I have talked to her, and it's one of the nicest people I've ever met on here. And if nobody's heard, Nana's Angels passed away last night. She was one of the sweetest. Hey, Shea, honey. She was one of the sweetest ladies that I've ever talked to. And she was for the kids, all for the kids. So, guys, she had me up on her panel a couple of times, and she talked to me just as nice as she could be. She was very respectful to everyone that I seen her talk to, everybody in her chat, everybody that ever come up on her panel. No, I don't know. It's Nana's Angels, Tiny Treasure. I didn't hear about it till just maybe an hour ago. So, guys, you're not guaranteed tomorrow. You know, we talk about a lot of kids that's missing, and you know, and sometimes things gets heated. Now, I'm not saying who's right, who's wrong, but when you hear someone passing, or if you had some people you know that's passed, it makes you think, guys. It really makes you think. And if y'all don't care, Nana, I know Nana like purple hearts, so y'all throw some purple hearts in the chat for Nana and prayer hands. We don't know yet, Rift. Um, I watched this on Justin for All, and he said that her son had found her unresponsive, and that's all I know. So, guys, you know, I'm not going to sit here and say that everybody's right in the true community, but damn it, I'm over all the stuff that's been happening lately. Whether you love me or you hate me, whether I love you or hate you, I wish no ill will toward anyone. And I know, like I said, I know there's a lot of people on here. There's a lot of channels that separate, go their separate ways. That's fine. But I'm gonna say this: we don't have to hate each other. If we don't get along, we don't have to go on each other's channel. But damn it, it makes you think. Cause and shit, my brother's daughter's in here, and you know, you never know what your last words to someone will be. I do remember what my last words to Nana was. I told her to have a good day, and I said much love and respect. I do remember that. Um, Excuse me a minute, guys. So like I said, guys, I just don't want no last words to be bad to anybody. I don't care what you do. You can go to any channel. You can do whatever you want. Everybody in these chats are grown adults. I can't make them do anything. You can't make them do anything. The only thing I can say is if I ever, that I know of, yeah, Rockin' Robin, I know, and I remember her saying that when she would sign off, she said, "I love y'all," and she loved every one of her mods. She loved every one of her subscribers also. I never heard her say a harsh word to anybody. Never. She was a beautiful person. Hey Lisa. Hey Victoria. So like I said, guys, I do remember the last words I said, and it was about a week or two, maybe 2 weeks ago that I was on hers, and I do remember saying um, when I got off the panel with her, uh, much love and respect to you, and like I said, guys, if we got problems with each other's panels or people in the panels, just don't pay no attention to them. Does it mean that you are what they say you are? No. Does it mean what you say they are? No. Just get along, because you don't never know what your last words to somebody's going to be. I remember what my last words to my dad, my mom, and my brother were. And my dad's been gone since 97, mom 2015, and my brother 2016. So, guys, all I'm going to say is whether you love me or you hate me, just remember I have no hate for nobody whatsoever. If if you don't want to come to this channel, that's fine. If some people don't want to go to other channels, that's fine. Just remember that we all, we need to love each other. It's And what I'm saying now is not about me. I'm just saying it's about what little time we got left on earth. You know, I watched a little bit of her show last night and I could tell she wasn't feeling good at all. And then I know she said she had a live set up for tonight. And then I hear this news. And whether people want to believe it or not, some people may think I'm an asshole, but I still got a heart. And it's broke. Like I said, I didn't get too close to her. I did talk to her quite a bit. I know she was an advocate for the children. She was a real down to earth advocate for Summer Wells. And if Summer's not with us right now, I know who's sitting there with Summer right now. If Summer's not with us, and all the other kids. And thank y'all for the Purple Hearts for Nana. So, like I said, guys, just love one another. And the night before you go to sleep, just remember everybody. It don't sound like a stroke to me, Miss Deb, because that's what my mom passed from. It sounds well. Now let me say this, and I don't know, but the way she was talking last night, it said the way she was talking, it sounded like a brain aneurysm, and that could have led to a stroke. Now I'm not saying that's what it is because I do not know. Nobody knows anything yet, and to be honest, if y'all want to know, I know that Justin, for all, um, will probably post an update. Does anybody know? I think she lived in. I'm not saying for sure, but I think she lived in Tennessee somewhere. Does anybody know that? Because if she did, I'd like to go when the time is right and when they have it. I'd like to go pay my respects to this sweet lady. Excuse me. I'm sorry, guys. Didn't mean to cough on y'all. But again, guys, I will ask you to keep her prayer, Cook County near Newport, Tennessee, a couple hours away from me. Thank you, Rockin' Robin. Thank you so much. Um, like I said, guys, just don't go. And I was told this a long time ago and never paid no attention to it. Um, don't go to bed. It don't matter who it is. Don't go to bed with anger in your heart for anyone. Because what if you don't wake up, or the person that you have that hate for doesn't wake up? Back in my younger days, I wouldn't have cared. It wouldn't have bothered me. But as you get older, things change. Thank you, Rockin' Robin. Um, and that would be a hell of a thing to have on your conscience, knowing that you didn't have good wishes and goodwill toward everyone. So, I got a lot of people that don't like me. And that's fine. I got a lot of people that do like me. So I'm on YouTube right now, and I'm going to say this. Whether you like me or you don't, whether you think I've done something wrong toward you, and I know that I haven't, or I don't know that I did, I love each and every one of y'all. Don't care who you are. I do not care who you are. Whether you have downplayed me, whether you have said hurtful things, whether you have tried to just do different things, and I'm not just talking about certain people, I'm talking about everybody. Everybody. I love you. Because I'm not going to go to sleep tonight with hatred, resentment, or whatever. And something happens to one of us, you or me. I'm not going to have it. So whether it be people that I don't get along with, if I may not get along with you, I still love you. I may not agree with you, I still love you. I should have told Nanas. I did, but I just wish I'd have went in there more often. And now she's gone, and that was the sweetest woman I've met on the internet. She was kind to everybody. I mean, I never seen her. I never seen her personally. Now, if she did, I don't know. But in my eyes, I have never seen her say a harsh word to anybody. If you're talking about the cup you sent me, Evie, honey, it's too pretty to be drunk from. That's sitting up on my wall, up on my shelf right now. And that's too pretty to be drunk from. And I thank you for that. So, I just want to say that. And please, please, please keep Nana's Angels, the family, in your prayers. And Justin, for all, thank you for sharing this out. And please keep us informed. And Rockin' Robin, you also. And Rockin' Robin, if you would like to, you can tell the family that the true crime community will deeply, deeply miss that lady. Guys, I just get up here and I just I try and hold my heart in, but after tonight I couldn't. I was just gonna come on here and read about the boy in the box, which I'm gonna do in a little bit, but when I heard about Nana's Angels, because I was gonna go over and watch her show because I know she had one. I think she had one lined up for tonight. I think she said that last night. Um, I just wish I'd have said more when I was in there. And I am going to deeply miss that lady. Like I said a while ago, Deb, if Summer's not with us here anymore, she's sitting in Nana's arms right now. I guarantee you that. Because when Nana left here, that lady went straight to heaven. That lady went straight to heaven. And everybody that knows her, people on YouTube that know her, people that know her in real life, knows that that's the God's honest truth. That lady went straight to heaven. And she's up there with all those people, all those children. Like I said, guys, just tonight when you go to sleep, just go to sleep with no hatred in your heart for nobody. Oh, I know. I believe that too, Lisa. I do believe that. But like I said, don't go to bed with no grief, no ill will toward anybody in your heart. And like I said, I love each and every one of you, whether you hate me or like me. I love each and every one of you. So thank you for coming in tonight. Hey Rose, how are you? Um, Y'all are more than welcome to stay if you would like to. I'm going to talk about the boy in the box, and y'all are more than welcome to stay if you'd like to. You don't have to. I would appreciate it. It's not required, but just know that I love each and every one of you. I don't care who you are, and you're more than welcome to stay here. You're more than welcome to listen to me talk about this decades old case. I know she don't. She has no more pain, Miss Rose. She can hang out with your mom and Linda. I bet she'd love that. I bet she would love that, Rose. Sorry for truth. Yes, everybody's lost. I'm sorry, Miss Rose. I really am. Prayers to you, man. All right, guys. Like I said, if you want to hear any updates or anything, I know Justin Farrell will give updates as he learns. Miss Radical Road, I'm sorry, not Miss Radical Road, the real Rockin' Robin. I know she might be able to give some. I'm not for sure. You'd have to ask her, but I think she'd probably doing good. Would be able to do that for you. Uh, and if I haven't said hello to everybody, I'm sorry. Hello, welcome to the show. Thank you for being here. If you didn't get to hear it all, please go back and rewatch. I, uh, Now, if you hear me stutter when I'm talking through the boy in the box, it's like I said, I knew her, but not well enough to say anything. But it still hurts. If they do, Rock and Robin, would you care to um, send me an email, and you can get my email off the front of the page, front of my YouTube page? Cyber hugs back to you, Miss Rose. And just remember, guys, like I said, if a lot of people don't get along, okay, that's fine. Just love each other. I mean, YouTube is opinions. No, Rock and Robin, to me, it was an honor to know Nana. It was an honor and a privilege to know that wonderful woman. I understand, Miss Rose. And like I said, prayers to you. I, I lost my mom, my dad, and my brother. I'm the only old school one left. Hey, Sean. But one last time before we get started on the other one, thank you, Rock and Robin. I really do appreciate that, man. I really, really do. I, I do the same thing. I talk to my mom and my dad and my brother. A lot of people, my family don't see it, but I do talk to them. Uh, but before I go ahead and get started on the boy in the box, one more last thing that I want to ask you to do. Like I said, please don't go to sleep with hate in your heart against anyone. And please blow my chat up with purple hearts from Nana, please. Yeah, I do remember that too, Justice Jane. But if you don't care, would you please blow, like I said, blow my chat up with purple hearts for Nana? And then we'll get started on the boy in the box. Thank you guys. Thank you all so much. All right, and as we get started, you didn't have to like it to begin with, but now that we're getting ready to go into the boy in the box, if you don't care, hit the thumbs up, share, and subscribe if you don't care. I will look. I promise you, just as soon as I get done with this, okay? I will look, Team Rose, and see if you are. And if you are, yes, I will. Okay? I promise you that. As soon as I get done with this live, I promise. But like I said, we're getting ready to get started with the boy in the box. Hit the thumbs up, hit the share button, and if you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. You do not have to, but it would be very much appreciated. And we'll get started on this. And thank everyone for the Purple Hearts for Nana. I know she's up there appreciating every bit of this. At least the Purple Hearts. I know she is. That's understandable. Whenever you want to put them in, you put them in. All right, guys, let's get started on the boy in the box. Now, does anybody? Thank you, Rose. Thank you, Justice Jane. And as soon as I hear an update from the real Rockin' Robin, I will let y'all know, or I'll put a community post on my page. I'll put a post in my community page. You're welcome, Rose. All right, let's get started on this. And because I got to get ready to put the kids to bed because they got school tomorrow. Yes, she will be missed very much. Yes, thank you, Rose. I forgot all about that. I'm so sorry, guys. And to all of Nanny's subs and her members, condolences to y'all too. Condolences to her subs and her friends, family, and everyone that just knew this wonderful lady. All right. Let me see here if I can find what I was looking for. Got it put up here somewhere. I've already got it written down, Mission Possible. I've got it written down. I was looking through some old stuff, and I seen that on there. Excuse me, guys. I didn't mean to cough on you. Let's see here. All right. Let's see. No, not that one. Okay, here it is. We're going to bring up the screen. Let me find it. Sorry, guys. All right. Oh, good. Goodness, Mission Impossible. I hate to hear that. Um, The Boy in the Box. The year was 1957 in Philadelphia when a hunter found the bruised body uh, of a boy in a J.C. Penney box. The boy, around 4 to 6 years old, was nude and wrapped in flannel. He seems to have passed away from blows to the head. Fearing his muskrat traps would be confiscated by police, the hunter did not report the body. It was 2 days later, when a college student found the body, that the police started on the case of America's unknown child. It immediately attracted the media's attention, and flyers of the boy were seen throughout Pennsylvania. Although police received thousands of leads, they were never able to uncover the identity of the young boy. They tried tracing back the J.C. Penney box and checking the boy's fingerprints, but everything led to a dead end. However, there were two promising leads of note. One lead involved a foster home located a mile and a half. A medical examiner who pursued the case until his death had a psychic lead him to the foster home, where he found a bassinet similar to the one that was sold in the box. Hanging on the clothesline were blankets much like the one wrapped around the boy. He believed the boy belonged to the stepdaughter of the man who ran the home, and she didn't want to be found as an unwed mother. Police interviewed the couple but closed the investigation. In 2003, they opened the case again when interviewing a woman identified as M, who claimed to her abusive mother bought the child back in 1954. Yes, you may, cursed. According to her, her mother killed the boys in a fit of rage because M was mentally unstable. The investigation was closed, as well as leaving the boy to remain America's unknown child. All right. Now, I believe this is the one. Let me go to the one I've got here. You've agreed to disagree? Well, that's good. All right. Now, after 66 years, the boy in the box case was finally solved. Over 6 decades after a little boy's remains were found in a box in Philadelphia in February 1957, he has been identified as Joseph Augustus Zarelli. And this is the part where I just read. It says, for years, this unknown child was mostly known as the boy in the box. Although his gravestone referred to him as America's unknown child, his death was ruled a homicide by blunt force trauma. But police knew little else about his life or death. A poster with the boy's photo was plastered all over the city, but the unsolved murder of the unidentified child haunted the police department and the Philadelphia community for decades. Then, nearly after 66 years, on December 6, 2022, Philadelphia police held a news conference to reveal that they had used the last DNA and genetic genealogy techniques to identify the boy, according to the New York Times. His name was Joseph Augustus Zarelli. He had been born on January 13th, 1954, and he was only 4 years old when he passed away. Yes, he was wrapped in a blanket. Uh, Mission Impossible. Mission Impossible. I'm sorry. When people think about the boy in the box, a profound sadness is felt, not just because the child was murdered, but because his entire identity and his rightful claim to his own existence was taken away. Philadelphia Police Commissioner Daniel Outlaw said, reported to WTHR. According to ABC 6 Philadelphia, Police Captain Jason Smith shared that the boy's biological parents are dead, but he has living siblings. He said Joseph has a number of siblings on both the mother and the father side who are living, and it's out of respect for them that their parents' information remain confidential. So his parents apparently have passed, but he's got brothers and sisters. Now, I don't know whether his parents had anything to do with his death or not, because I haven't really dug into it yet, but that would be another sad case. Smith said we have our suspicions as to excuse me, as to who may be responsible, but it would be irresponsible of me to share these suspicions, as these remains an ongoing and active criminal investigation. Police hope that Joseph's newly released identity will lead to fresh leads in the case. Outlaw tweeted that the search for justice continues. If you have any information on this homicide, please call 215-686-TIPS. As with all homicides, there is a $20,000 reward for information that leads to the arrest and conviction of a suspect. So they finally found out who this little boy was, and that's great. I like that. Now, hopefully they can find out who done this to the boy. It would be really, really nice to find out who done this to the boy. So yeah, guys, like I said, it wasn't going to be a long live. But I did want to read that about the boy. And Mission, I am checking on some of these because I've been looking at some, and there's one from Australia that I really, 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 really want to do. So I'll be checking on that soon. And guys, like I said, thank you for coming in and listening to me tell the story about the boy in the box. And throw my, and guys, whether whether you think I'm a mean ass tough guy or a soft ass guy, it don't matter. I just know that hurt a lot to hear that today. And let me look again right quick. Mission. Let me look it up. I got it laid out over here. Hold on just a second. No. Let's see here. No, it don't. Give me that name again. Uh, Mission. Give me the name again. Mission, and I'll look it up. Oh, I promise. Snowtail Murders. I got you. I got you. Thank you, Lisa. I was at the one that's Ghost might have been telling me about that then. I thought I'd heard about that. Becca calls me her big titty bear. Hey, Joni, how are you? It's good to see you. Oh, this mic here, you're picking up everything, ain't it? Real. And if I haven't said hello to everybody, hello. Thank you for being here. Oh, you can hear the keys on the keyboard? Okay. I'm sorry. Now, I'm not going to say when I'll get to it, but I will. It's a big titty bear, yeah. I will look into it, Mission Possible. I promise. Yes, I will look into it, Mission Possible. Promise. I do not yell at you. All right, guys, let's do me a favor. Get them likes up for the boy in the box story. They finally found out who he is, so let's get them mics up for that. Oh, I'm sorry, Miss Rose. Hope you get to feeling better. Um, let's get them mics up, share this out, and I will, Mission Possible. Thank you. Um, share this out. I don't care if it goes out to Twitch, Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, wherever y'all want to put it. Hell, you can slap it on the truck stop bathroom wall if you want to, as long as people uh, get it out there for me. You know, to be honest, Rose, I was reading about a couple of them today. A lot of people think that their kids have passed away and everything, and then all of a sudden they end up finding them. As a matter of fact, I read one today about that. No, I was reading two about that today. One girl was picked up when she was 14, and she actually just run away. And this guy was getting ready to get a life sentence, and she heard about it, and she called in and said, "Hey, this is what happened. I've been living with my boyfriend who was overage for the last 4 years, and he didn't get a life sentence for that girl, but he did for the others because they'd done it before." Thank you, Riff, for throwing that in there. Thank you so much. So, guys, when I get off here, I know my wife is going to go live at 10:15 or 10:30. I'm not exactly for sure. And she'll be talking about Betty White. Betty White. So y'all go over and show her some love. Her channel is Tattooed Angel 2229, just like I'm Tattooed Rebel 2229. She said 10:30. So there you go. So go over and show her some love. And guys, I appreciate y'all showing up today. That really meant a lot to me because I wanted to speak my heart. And you know, whether you believe it or not, I spoke my heart and I got it, and I feel better. Except for the part for it being broken. Other than that, I got what I want to say out. Yes, 10:30 Eastern. I'm sorry, Angel. I'm sorry. Thank you, Mission Possible. Thank you so much. So you're from Australia also, right? I just now seen that. Okay. So you over in there Rocket and Ghost and all them. Oh, and Molly Go Heavier is Aussie too. Well, thank y'all for being here. Adelaide, South Australia. I hope I said that right, right? Adelaide. I love my Australian friends. I've had one for 8 years, and I can't remember where he lives exactly, but I know I used to play a PC game called American Truck Simulator, and that's where I met him, and we've been friends ever since. And I love him to death. His name is Juzzy on American Truck Simulator. Victoria. Now, if I'm not, I may be wrong, but he's either close to Victoria or is in Victoria, Molly. I could be wrong about that though, because I hadn't talked to him in about a year now. He's busy working all the time, and he's having youngins left and right. He's got, I think he's got three, don't he? Miss Joni, thank you. You didn't have to do that, but thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. Oh, I can do this now. That is a super sticker, so I get to do this for you, Miss Joni, if I can find it. Oh, please tell me it's in here. I think this is the one. If I'm wrong, I'll play the other one.
Cause I don't give a fuck what you say. Yeah, I'ma do shit my way. So you can go kick rocks, I'ma stack bricks up, build what I want to make. Yo, I got a lot of shit to say, so I'ma do this every day. I'll be writing things until I'm fucking buried in my grave.
Thank you, Miss Joni. And I did get the right one, I believe. Thank you so much for that super sticker. Give me one more like. Make it 45 even. Come on, guys. Can you do that for me? One more like. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that share and hit that subscribe. If you haven't subscribed already, please do so. You don't have to, but it would be very much appreciated. Thank you so much, Molly. So, guys, if you like Betty White, please go over and check out Tattooed Angel 2229 here. Can somebody drop her link in there? Can someone drop Tattooed Angel's link in there? And y'all go check her out, 10:30 Eastern. And she's going to have some stuff for about Betty White. Rocket, can you drop her link? Or are you busy? Yes, Betty White from Golden Girls. Okay, thank you, Rift. If nobody's subbed up to her, please go over and sub up to her. It's my wife, so I get to say this. She's a great woman. She does good stories on mental health and things like that. Thank you, Mission Impossible. Thank you. She her logo is the same as mine right here, I believe. So, guys, again, thank you for coming in here. I love each and every one of you. Like I said, please, please don't go to sleep tonight with hate in your heart toward anybody. Please don't go to sleep with hate in your heart for anybody. I know that's hard to say sometimes, but what's the use in having hate in your heart when you go to sleep if you don't wake up to hate again tomorrow? So go to sleep with love in your heart for everyone. And again, remember Nana's Angels family and keep them in your prayers. And just know that, in my opinion, if Summer's not with us, Nana's sitting up there with Summer, holding her tight, telling her everything's going to be all right. And the other kids are sitting around her too. The ones that's not with us anymore. So, guys, I'm getting ready to jump out of here. Remember, before we go, hit that thumbs up on the way out. It's almost at 50. If we can get to 50, I would love it. If not, I still love it the way it is. But hit the thumbs up, hit that share button, and hit the subscribe button if you haven't. And remember, I love you. And I will see you Tuesday for my story for the veterans. I've got a pretty good story coming up for the veterans. Becca found it for me last night. I think y'all will like it. And remember, y'all have a good night. And we don't say bye here because bye's forever. We say see you. So to everyone here, I love each and every one of you. And I will see you soon on the other channels. And Nana's Angels, I know you can hear us. We miss and we love you. And please keep a watch over everybody in true crime. And know that you was a well-loved person. You was a well-liked person. I know that there was no one that had any harsh words to say about you. So we love you, Nana's Angels, and we'll see you soon.